When this Petworth resident spotted a car in his neighborhood a month ago, he noticed something odd. The Virginia temporary license tag expired in 2013. It wasn't hard to find. Just Google search Virginia temp tag and it's the first image that pops up on somebody's Pinterest page.
Untraceable car, untraceable tag that can just be printed out and actually used on other vehicles across the city as well.
DC records show cars using this so-called temp tag racked up nearly $14,000 in DC parking and speeding fines, a symbol of what many people say is wrong with DC traffic enforcement.
If we continue to allow folks to drive with basically a ghost car where there's no repercussions for their actions,
drivers racking up tickets can prove to be deadly. 3 men in this sedan were killed in March when the driver of an SUV fleeing a traffic stop crashed into them on Rock Creek Parkway. DC police says the driver of the SUV had 49 speeding camera tickets totaling more than $17,000. And another car flagged by DC Councilmember Christina Henderson racked up $32,000 in unpaid camera ticket fines, and yet the car owner can still renew their driver's license.
All this would not be on their record?
All of that would not be on your record. And in fact, now you cannot pay and still renew.
How does it make you feel? That must be frustrating.
It's incredibly frustrating.
The problems come down to a few unique DC factors. First, as the council member mentioned, DC does not prevent those with parking or camera tickets from renewing their license. Second, DC has no reciprocity agreement with Virginia or Maryland. That means those states do not enforce DC tickets on their residents, and it shows with huge numbers. More than 4 million unpaid tickets totaling $889 million.
The district government made some choices before my time that sort of led to Maryland and Virginia basically saying, oh, okay, so if you're not going to enforce this, then why would we enforce this against drivers registered in our states?
How do we fix this?
We're looking at Arizona. Phoenix actually has a system. Chicago, interestingly enough, has a system as well.
Arizona privatized its camera enforcement and companies send process servers to people's homes to bring speeding violators to court. Illinois alerts car owner insurance companies about speeding violations caught on camera. DC Council Transportation Chairperson Charles Allen has an idea.
Several of us, myself included, tried to pass legislation at this council that after 3 dangerous driving with unpaid citations, there is a way in which you could lose your license, and we weren't able to get that across the finish line.
But the legislation has the legal challenge of proving that those cars spotted speeding are actually being driven by the person being cited. However, Allen and Henderson expect to make their second push in the coming months. Meanwhile, DC residents online report spotting the so-called ghost car of Petworth parked on other streets. It continues as a potentially dangerous symbol of just how toothless DC speeding and ticket enforcement have become. In Petworth, Nathan Baca, WUSA 9.